What is up, bros? Me, Josh here. In today's video, we are going over the Tier 5 Pan-Asian DD, the Jianwei. That's what I'm going to go with. I apologize for the pronunciation, but that's about as good as I will get. Now, Pan-Asian DDs, deep water only torps, can be good and bad, but as you can see in the lineup, only 3 DDs, 2 of them which are Pan-Asian DDs, so I don't have to worry about their torpedoes hitting me. Only have to worry about the Clemson, which I can probably outgun. Now, the Jianwei at Tier 5 is actually pretty fun. I enjoyed it. A lot of people haven't been enjoying this ship. I had a lot of really good success with it, and really kind of enjoyed the ship and got through it pretty quick. Got through the Tier 4 really fast, and got through and working towards, and I'm actually not done quite with it, but almost, with this ship as well, and actually really enjoyed it. It's a good mix of guns. The alpha damage of the guns are absolutely insane. A little bit slower of reload, but still, with being able to use the torps, being able to stealth torp with a 6 kilometer detection with the concealment captain, 6.4 kilometer torps, was able to do a lot of damage to destroyers, and use the torps very effectively in the ship. I never really felt, even when I was getting up tiered, because these ships tend to have a kind of a prime, how do you say, a prime detection, where even if I get up tiered at Tier 5 to Tier 7, I'm actually very competitive because of the lower detection. You know, you go against a Sims has 6.6. There's not much even at Tier 6 and Tier 7 that are really going to out detect you. So even getting up tiered in these ships, I found it to be okay. You have good smoke, you have good detection, and your torpedoes are decent because you can get them off pretty quick and pretty quietly, because you can still stealth torp. So Omaha going in, and this ship does have a bit bigger since the reload timer is a bit slower. It does have the chance of citadeling because it has the bigger caliber shells. So there's some nice little cruisers over here. We're gonna try to get some nice citadels in. One on the Omaha. I thought the Omaha was gonna get absolutely annihilated by torpedoes there, but he did just get going, and we smacked the Kuma. And then of course our Marblehead smacks the Omaha. But look at the AP damage, is pretty solid. And our Jianwei, I'm gonna go with, I apologize if I'm saying it incorrectly, guys, but we got insanely good RNG when it came to this. Now, a slower reload at 7 seconds, you know, it's not the slowest at this tier, but it's kind of a bit quicker than, I would say, the IGN line, but it's definitely not USN or even like the Russian line at this tier. But you can still do very well because they hit so hard. So you're trading alpha damage for reload. So kind of reminded me of a little bit of the IGN. Remember our first salvo on the destroyer, we hit him 4 times, and for a fire we hit him 4 times right there. So every time we see this guy, we're chunking him for 2,000 to 3,000 damage. This ship, though, I really kind of did enjoy, and still am. I have kind of was a little bit late to the party. Honestly, the more you play, it was kind of funny because this line is really good against basically anything but other Pan-Asian DDs, and but against other DDs in general. So the less DDs there are in a game, the better these destroyers are. And what I mean by that is, since you can't actually torp them, you're basically just a gunboat. You want there to be lots of battleships. So but you can still be effective with using your guns. I mean, even on a battleship, I'm getting full pens on the battleship with my main guns, even a decently armored one. So 5 full pens, so that's a lot of damage you're able to pump out on stuff. But I kind of gave these a little bit of time to kind of work their way out. If there's going to be a lot of destroyers, I knew I was going to get that guy with torps, so I started working on another target. So I knew he was going to die anyway. That's the only reason I changed targets right there. But at the start, since there were so many DDs when this line first came out, I kind of just waited a little bit and played some other stuff. So I'm kind of late to the party with these ships, and it's been pretty effective. I've been having a lot of fun with these. Now, deep water torps are this line's gimmick, I guess, with the kind of quote-unquote better smoke. Lots of smaller smokes is, I guess, kind of their gimmick as well. I've been enjoying it. I'm a destroyer player. I enjoyed this playstyle, and this guy again is going to get some terrible, I think, RNG. Does he get? If I smack him again, yeah, 3 more hits. So every time that guy's been spotted, we've hit him. So I was going to try to get this Koenig as well, but we're just kind of keep working and dodge this, and we can show the joys of German dispersion right here with the Koenig at 4 kilometers. Since I am straight on, he can get full pens on me, so hopefully he doesn't, since we have a decent health pool actually at tier 5 compared to a lot of other things. So let's see what kind of damage we take. German dispersion, please bear with me. And beautiful, 0 damage from the main battery at 3.3 kilometers. Feels good. Now he is going away from me, so I will try to get some good torps on him. It is going to be tough though, but he showed his hand that he was going to be going the other way, and it actually didn't switch over to him. It actually showed him turning to the left a little bit, so I don't know why it didn't in the play, but can we snag the double strike? We have 2 kills already, and 1 devastating strike, and I'm surprised someone else was shooting at this guy, but 1 devastating strike, 2 kills so far, a fire. There's 1 kill on the Omaha, and 1 more boop for the Koenig, and there we go. There's a double strike right there. Ain't too bad. So we got 2 of them, but really this line for me has been a good kind of relief. I've been enjoying this line again. I mean, I played it before it officially released, and the Jianwei tier 5 has been a lot of fun for me, because it's in my opinion, I think the ship is actually pretty strong. It hits hard, low detection, decent torps. Again, you can't torp other destroyers, but it's really good against basically everything. So if you get a game like this, where the enemy team only has 3 destroyers, you're gonna be pretty effective against then 75% of the team. So been enjoying this ship. Hope you guys are too. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of the Pan-Asian DD so far. I know a lot of people jumped to the tier 7. That was what kind of was the whole talks of this line when a lot of CCs were playing them, and even when I was playing them, is that like the tier 7 is when it really starts, and then the tier 8, 9, and 10 get their potential radars if you want to use them, and actually had a lot of fun in the tier 9s and 10s. But I don't remember having this much fun when I was playing these ships with our early work in progress. I don't remember. I don't remember the 4 was good. It was kind of troll good, but I didn't remember having this much fun in the 5, and I wouldn't quite say this ship is gonna be a keeper for me, but I might keep this ship through the long run. So a nice little game. I've been having a lot of games. I think I've had 2 or 3 Krakens. I think I maybe have 7 or 8 games in this ship played, and I think I have 2 or 3 Kraken games or 4 kill games in this. It's really good. The guns are absolutely brutal against enemy ships and enemy DDs, of course, and then being able to just absolutely smash them and take their DDs out of the game, use the smoke to my advantage and all kinds of stuff like that. These have been pretty effective for me and my teammates. We've been winning a lot of games, and really kind of almost, they've been so one-sided. I think I lost 1 game so far out of all of those, and none of them have even been close. And as you can see, me having 4 kills and our div having 6 so far. So like I said, even at low tier, even at bottom tier, these things have been doing pretty well because the detection is so low. And even at tier 7, you're only going to get out detected by the Shira, and you're going to be on par with a couple other things. So that tends to be the downside of being bottom tier, is you just get out detected so much by everything else, right? Especially going from like anything else at tier 6 up to like tier 8 or tier 7 into tier 9s, you know. Taking even a Sims into tier 9, you get out detected by almost a full kilometer against the USN destroyers. So these, I think, up tier decently. You have to play a little careful. Yeah, of course, you're gonna be going to get some radars in tier 7, and yeah, you only have 6.4 kilometer torps. But I found them to be very effective if you use them correctly. Using your guns against destroyers, using your torpedoes in the right situations. These ships can be a lot of fun. Yeah, they are a little weak, and there are situations, not that they're weak, but they are weak in certain situations where there are times where I know a destroyer was sitting in smoke, and if I was playing any other quote-unquote normal destroyer without deep water torps, I would have totally killed it. But like on this guy, I can just charge this guy. I'm not scared of him. If I was going against a Nicholas or a Clemson or anything else that isn't a Pan-Asian DD, I would not be doing this on chance of being torp. I can just charge this guy. I don't care. You know, I'm just gonna absolutely destroy him with torps or with guns, and there's nothing he can really do. We will trade some health here, but I mean, I hit so hard it doesn't really matter. So boom, there's the Kraken. Down goes the other Koenig right here. That's a GG. Quick Kraken right there. A nice little 10-minute game in the Jianwei, the tier 5 Pan-Asian DD. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of these destroyers. if you guys like playing these destroyers. Also, one thing I've been noticing is an idea people have brought up is the potential for Pan-Asian DDs switching out their deep water torps. Now, I don't think Wargaming will end up doing this. I think Wargaming likes having a line's niche be their niche, a thing that sets them apart from everything else, which this has with deep water torps and its smoke. I don't think Wargaming will do this, but the idea that came up is maybe switching out the deep water torps for normal torps, but have them penalized. So, you know, deep water torps, they only hit cruisers, battleships, and CVs, but they are a lot stealthier. They tend to be relatively quick. But what if you could switch them out for normal torps, but they get penalized in a way of maybe they go a longer range, but they tend to be slower, like let's say the USS Sims or something like that, where they will be basically normal torps, but they'll just be much slower. So let me know what you guys think about that. Being able to switch out the deep water torps for quote unquote normal torps, but they do get penalized with then speed or damage or something like that. I think it's an interesting idea. I don't think Wargame will do it, but all in all, that is the tier 5 Pan Asian DD. A DD I've actually been enjoying a lot of people really haven't been enjoying. And hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tier 5, I think this might be a keeper. I enjoy it. We'll see. We'll keep playing it. We're going on to the tier 6. And I'll keep you guys updated and do a video on that ship as well, the Fusion. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, like and subscribe, and see you guys next time.